people forget that doing something repetitively over and over again, it can get very monotonous.
Welcome to MsMojo, where we'll be discussing 10 times the industry tried to make a musical act mainstream, but failed spectacularly.
You've been tired of watching me, forgot to have a good time, boy. You can take it all.
JoJo Siwa.
Hide behind the screen cause they're just so mean, but we don't play it like that. We don't even fight back.
In the late 2010s, Nickelodeon put a great deal of effort into making JoJo Siwa their next big star. Despite the push, she never quite reached mainstream stardom. Her initial persona was characterized by bright colors and a childlike enthusiasm, but she's since rebranded to look more gothic.
It was a secret, like when a tree falls in the forest, no one hears it.
Her 2016 track Boomerang has over 1 billion views on YouTube, but on regular streaming services, she's a long way from mainstream. After leaving Nickelodeon, she released the EP Guilty Pleasure, which received a fair share of negative criticism. Even though her music isn't as lucrative as hoped, she's still a prominent social media influencer.
That's right. I'm your guilty pleasure.
Quavo. If you kept up with the charts during the 2010s, you may remember when it felt like Quavo was a feature on every single charting track.
Got 'em saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings.
His career was kickstarted as the frontman of Migos, a now disbanded rap group. Quavo managed to get featured on a plethora of top 10 singles from artists like Post Malone, Justin Bieber, and DJ Khaled.
I make your dreams come true when you wake up, and your looks just the same without no makeup.
His first solo album made some noise. In 2023, his second album, Rocket Power, had moderate success, but it's a long way from mainstream. So he can hardly be considered a failure, but he hasn't become as big as the industry hoped.
I took a loss, but you still gon' get beat. You still gon' get beat.
50/50. This K-pop girl group debuted in 2022 and quickly achieved global fame with their track Cupid. They wouldn't maintain this momentum for long, however. In 2023, the group filed a lawsuit against their label, Attract. The court sided with Attract, and the case was dismissed in August 2023. Soon after, 3 of the 4 members were fired. They've since hired 4 more members, but the scandal has seriously tanked their reputation. Subsequent releases haven't come close to reaching the fame of Cupid, and they're unlikely to recover.
'Cause I get what I want and I want what I get like every time.
The fired members have started their own group, A Bloom, which achieved moderate success with their debut track Echo, but has also been somewhat tainted by the scandal.
Wherever you go, I'll always be your echo.
Cody Simpson. Back when Bieber fever had spread wildly across the globe, Australia decided to respond with their own act, Cody Simpson.
You like your music video. I can look at you all day.
His early marketing presented him as a teen heartthrob, but he never overtook Bieber as hoped. He wasn't a total failure. He earned a name for himself in his home country and had some success internationally. But as he grew and matured, he never succeeded at becoming an adult pop star, unlike Bieber. In 2022, he shifted careers and became a professional swimmer.
You know, I have to find myself in the right time at the right moment mentally to be able to do what it is I want to do.
Unfortunately, it also didn't go too well, as he failed to qualify for the 2024 Olympics. As a result, he's returning to music.
See, I've been working on music for the last couple months, and I'm getting pretty close with like a project that I'm really happy with. It's kind of been a process of trial and error. I've kind of like been making a bunch of stuff, canning it, but for me, that's the process of an artist.
Jaden Smith.
I am just an icon living. Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Whoa, I'm high snob, cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are so hot in the business.
2 of Will Smith's 3 children, Jaden and Willow, have tried following in their father's footsteps and becoming mainstream musicians. Willow has arguably been fairly successful, releasing a variety of popular tracks and albums. Jaden, on the other hand, hasn't reached the same level of mainstream fame.
Be trying to chill, baby, trying to side with the thrill. No pun intended, was raised by the power of will.
Even though he's collaborated with huge names like Tyler, the Creator, and Justin Bieber, he's never become part of hip-hop's top dogs. Instead, Jaden is more known for his acting, fashion, and his hilarious tweets.
If newborn babies could speak, they would be the most intelligent beings on planet Earth.
The music has always felt secondary to the public, but he's acquired a cult following despite this. Sky Ferreira. Our next entry might be the most complex case on the list. In 2013, Ferreira released her debut album, Nighttime, My Time, which received many positive reviews. Afterwards, she disappeared from the scene for years. For over a decade, she's teased a follow-up album, but as of this writing, it's still not released. Her label has been desperate for her to become a mainstream pop star, but they've never seen eye to eye. She considers herself a perfectionist and has accused her label of sabotage. A lot of the issues stem from her label giving her a lack of creative control. So the industry has been pushing her to become a star, but she just wants to make the music that makes her happy. Normani. Fifth Harmony was one of the most celebrated girl bands of the century. After their breakup in 2018, they put tons of effort into starting a solo career for member Normani. She was considered one of the strongest members, getting treated like the next big thing. Her first solo single, Motivation, quickly went viral.
Think about it, ooh, think about it, think about it, ooh, take a look at me now.
She ended up unable to maintain this momentum. It took her 5 years to release her debut album, Dopamine, which seriously underperformed. It received decent reviews, but pop fans had just moved on by that point. She's undeniably talented, but a combination of factors caused her to fade from the spotlight, despite being set up to dominate it.
Don't hesitate when you in it, 'cause you know I like it. Baking up a cake for you.
Iggy Azalea. In 2014, Azalea was dominating the charts with her monster hit Fancy featuring Charlie XCX.
Taking all the liquor straight, never chase that. Now rooftop like we bringing 88 back. What?
Now, Azalea is kind of niche, whereas Charlie XCX is one of pop's biggest names. Azalea's later tracks flopped hard, and her 2019 album was a commercial failure.
Watch me throw it back and toot it. They love how I do it. I'm the truth, you can't refuse it. Plus my body's stupid.
A lot of it was her own doing, it turns out. For instance, in 2015, she was accused of tweeting racist and homophobic statements. She then started beef with her label, Britney Spears, Halsey, and even her mentor, T.I. After struggling for years to regain relevance, she retired from music completely in 2024.
I just don't feel that I am comfortable being that level open to the public.
Kim Petras. In 2021, Petras signed with a major label after years of releasing music independently. This allowed her to collaborate with artists like Nicki Minaj, Sam Smith, and the controversial Dr. Luke.
I don't wanna be here, baby, on my own, yeah.
Her track Unholy with Sam Smith won a Grammy Award, making her the first trans woman to win in a major pop category.
And when you want it, baby, I know I got you covered. And when you need it, baby, just jump under the covers.
Regardless of this, her solo career has never topped the charts. Her longtime fans felt alienated by her label-driven pop, but it wasn't catchy enough to attract new fans. Still, Petras has achieved huge milestones for trans representation in pop music. She's clearly talented, but she's unlikely to achieve full-on pop stardom as her label has hoped.
I see 'em in your eyes, so meet the double D. My coldness.
Before we discuss our last pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Ashlee Simpson. A lip-syncing scandal ended the career of Jessica Simpson's younger sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Live TV.
Exactly. I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown.
Kepler. Except for one song, this girl group has yet to become mainstream.
Running, run like a supersonic.
Got the Beat. Despite being a supergroup, they've never been as big as their original projects.
Before
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Rita Ora.
You can take it, all these faces, never keeping it real. I know exactly how you feel.
In the early 2010s, Rita Ora became one of Britain's biggest pop stars, but is barely known in the United States. It's not for a lack of trying, but Ora is more known for hosting America's Next Top Model and appearing in the 50 Shades series. When she was first signed to Roc Nation by Jay-Z in 2009, she was promoted as the next Rihanna. After years of trying, this never came true. She's still had a highly successful career and is a household name in the UK, but that's not the global market the industry intended.
Oh. That's what this whole album is about, actually. It's really specifically not about people, because for some reason when I speak about people, it ends up being like hot gossip and in the blogs all the time.
Yeah.
Were there any particularly disastrous industry plants we failed to mention? Why don't you let us know in the comments?
When you say you've had enough, and you might